Here we are yet again. It's the Date Master. This flu season has gotten the best of me from the looks of it. I have been dealing with the bug that's been going around. But we're on a seemingly road to recovery yet again. Doing the work, putting the right things into your body, staying hydrated. It is out here. So, with no further ado, here we are. Rest in peace to the young lady on the right, Ilani Casa, 31, found dead in the trunk of the woman on the right, who has deceased as well. Rest in peace to them both, from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Here you have another intimate relationship, female to female. You notice how you don't really see, and it could just be my eye when I do my due diligence on various sites, just doing my scrolling. I don't really see the male to male situations like this. This is my second one, and I've been sitting on this one for about 4 days. So this would have been my second video of this nature in 5 days. That's less than a week. That's less than a week. The first video that is in relation to this one is simply to stop playing with people's emotions. You ladies. You know what I said, that I had no more game for you because you're just so arrogant, so self-absorbed that you swear to God. You swear to I wouldn't even say God, because you don't have any God in you. You think that you're the smart, the brightest bulb in the batch. Yet your reality doesn't show this when you pull up the numbers. And a fool would look at me and say, I can show her 100 cases, evidence, empirical data, etc. You know what she'll look at me and say? Where did you get that information from? Who was your source? Like, her phone doesn't do what my phone does. Instead of looking at the data to make sure the sites are credible, she won't even look at the sites and the dates, the editor, the authors, they won't look at none of that. The first question they will ask within a split second is, where did you get it from? They won't even look at the sites. All to try to discredit and silence and change the topic and the narrative. This is why we can't save you, ladies. You're done. It's a wrap. You're too stupid. You're that dumb smart. You know, somebody that's so smart, they over smart and it ends up being the dumb shit. Like a person being a billionaire and they say, well, I'm a circumvent so much. I'm gonna go over and so smart, and then they lose everything trying to be and get everything at the same time. But here we are again. Another one has bit the dust. And you guessed it, single mother. Are you surprised? I tell you, a woman will do anything in times of desperation. She will say and do anything. There is nothing that she won't do or say to save her own ass. She will throw you under the bus to save her own ass. She is not equipped to really care for you when she's in a struggle with herself. You have these women day in and day out with children telling themselves that they're gay. But the only way they will be gay is if the woman that they're in a relationship with acts as if they're a man, which means dress up in cosplay. It's a psychological disorders on both sides of the spectrum. You have to ask, what type of person, what kind of intellect do I have to lay down, spend the night, continuously be with a woman who is going to put on a contraption like a man and it straps on? I have to ask myself, what is my intellect to lay down with a person that does this every day? To not acknowledge or analyze their mental state, to even want to do such. You're not smart. You're not. Which is why you end up in the grave. And again, I'm a very vocal about this. That innocent victim shit, that's a nuance. That doesn't play and that doesn't play on this frequency. In 97% of these situations, there is no such thing as an innocent victim. I don't believe in innocent victims. It's very rare. You need to look at domestic relationships that the victim is innocent. Because let me guess, they just woke up crazy one Thursday, 8:15 a.m. They said, you know what? I'm going to be crazy today. What's the day? The first, the second? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be crazy today and kill my spouse and kill my partner. Yeah, I'm going to do that today. That's what they do. You ladies better stop trying to get over and play on people's emotions and traumas. You're going to hear this every video that I do in this nature, because it's a phrase that I like to drive home because I hope it resonates. If you dig one grave, figuratively speaking, you better dig two. One for the person that you think you're finna fuck over, and one for yourself when they find out that you're trying to fuck them over and they blow your fucking shit back first. Dig two. One for them and one for you. You ladies have this idea that you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I get how society has conditioned you to believe that. But this is where men's gifts comes into play. See, myself and others, we have this thing called a vision. We have what you call foresight and insight. Well, we can look at what's going on right now, look at what you're doing right now, and look at what it will do to you in years to come. Meaning bad habits that I had years ago, I no longer have those habits because I know what they did to me and what they would have done to me, said, if I had kept those same bad habits. But women, on the other hand, I noticed that you're going to go to the grave twerking. You're going to go to the grave with lashes and baby hairs on your fucking face looking like a fucking fool. You're going to go to the grave with big ass lashes on your face. That's what you're going to do. No matter what we say, no matter how dumb we say you look, no matter how stupid you look, you're going to continue to do it. So we just get out your way. That's my message to men now. Get the fuck out of their way. They're going 190, about to crash into this titanium steel, reinforced concrete, 19-foot thick wall. They're about to crash out. No seatbelts. Get the fuck out of their way. Get out of their way. What are you doing? Let nature run its course. Get out of their way. Women have this crazy idea that they can just fake like they're this and that, get this woman. And a lot of the times, and I say, the stud woman is the biggest simp of them all, because what a simp is, and I think I may have said this before, because I say a lot of things in my videos. A simp is just a person that's trying to be something or they're not, or trying their best to get something that they know they do not deserve or cannot have. I say that again. A simp is simply a person, more so a man or woman, trying to be a man, trying to get something they know they do not deserve. So they use unconventional methods, unnatural methods in obtaining said person, object, etc. You see, just like you see these children, women getting killed in the streets, trying to be a street N-word. Trying to act like they're this and that, trying to act like they from the blade and they stepping and they're not, and they run into the real steppers and they get laid down. You see, that's how it works. If you're like that, your card will be pulled to verify. So you deal with these studs, aka the biggest simps, who's spending a lot of money, putting them in cars, houses, paying off debts, taking care of children, daycares, etc. And the love is not reciprocated or mutual because she's not really that way. She's just temporarily that way due to her financial circumstances and her emotional circumstances. So you're right there to clean her up until she gets comfortable. She gets her confidence back. She gets a nice nest egg so she can pretty much start over on her own. They break up. She leaves them. She treats the stud just like she treats the simp guy. You notice this? That's why the stud is always going to jail for murder or committing suicide that you see here. She treats the stud the same way she treats the simp, the guy. And they end up slumped because the woman is way more emotionally unstable than the man. So the woman blacks out and she's going to take something. She's going to take a life. You women better wise up. Again, dial it back off the TikTok. Dial it back off the Instagram. You're getting very, very, very bad information for whoever your sources are. They're setting you up for failure. And I'm going to watch it. And I'm going to make sure I watch front row. You know what? No, I'm going to be in the nosebleeds, but I'm going to watch. And I'll be back to say, hey, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? I'm going to rub it in your face. Yes, I am. Because you think you're smarter than you are. And the Most High is going to punish you. But just fellas, think about the last time you had conversations with women. How many of them mentioned going to church or anything, not even going to church, anything related to spirituality outside of the realm of yoni shit, horoscopes, and all of this type of stuff? I'll wait. One of my famous sayings, I love saying it. The chickens always come home to roost. But you guys let me know what you think about this video. I'm going to put the link to this story in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Day Master.